Well, it was banging. What's going on here then? First cast, first fish from a new venue. Get in! Whew. Since that fish is in the net and it's fine, I can see the hook, so there's no problems there. I was about to get my second rod out, so I'm going to do that really quickly now, so we're not wasting time while we're here. If this is a feeding spell, I need to have my rods out for it. Okay, let's get our prize out. It's not small. I mean, it's not big, but you can't call this fish small. First fish from a new venue, although it's the same river, just a lot further downstream. That is great. What are you going to give me? 6? Yeah, I'd say 6, maybe 7 at a push. That's fantastic. First cast, just heard the alarm go and I'm ledgering today instead of float fishing. Brilliant. I'm over the moon with that. That's in the first spot. We've got a lot to go today. Man, let's hope there's more and bigger. Ha ha. No more bites here, so on to the next spot. Woo! Okay, we're in our second swim, and as you can see, this is why I wanted to use 2 rods today, and especially using them on alarm so I don't have to watch for floats all the time. I've got one rod here and the other rod a little bit further upstream there. Normally I'd have to choose whether to fish this tree or that tree, or do half an hour in each, but this way I can cover them both in one go. And if you're wondering why I'm so close to the camera, it's because last time I was here, with the motorway there, the audio, the camera thinks that both me and the motorway are the same thing if we're further away, and it doesn't pick up my voice, so I've got to come a little. And back the other way. It's not as if I'm trying to fish here. Now I'm not really sure what the rules are, but I think that was a little bit too fast. It had a big weight coming and it smashed up the margins as they went up and then turned around and came back down. Yeah, bit annoying. Okay, spot number 3. I'm doing the same. I've got my rods quite spaced out there and then I'm going to sit in between them. Yeah, a little bit annoyed with bloody Leo and Kate there. They were bombing up and down and going quite a bit faster than I even see them go on like the Trent and that. So yeah, like I say, I don't know what the rules are, and it doesn't really matter because I think that was too much, creating loads of wake, and they've stirred up all sorts of rubbish down the edge here. So no doubt that's going to get gathered on my line, but yeah, gotta be in it to win it. So that's the spot I lost a rig in last time I came here. And I can definitely feel it when I feel the lead down. It's not quite hitting down hard where it's swinging over something. So I've come further and further left until I've got a drop and then I've left it there. Yeah, the snag is good because it gives the fish good cover. They might be hiding there, but of course you run the risk of losing a rig. We're now in what I think is my 5th or possibly 4th spot of the day, and I've already got one rod in, so I'll show you the rig on the other one. It's your normal 18 inches of good strong 30-pound wire there, a couple of size 4 trebles. In this one I've got a lamprey tail on, got half a mackerel on the other rod. Basically I'm putting a different thing on each rod because I've not been here much, so I just kind of want to see what the fish prefer, if they do prefer something. I tend to find though that it's mainly just about where you put it. Got a little bead here that's kind of like a sleeve that's got a rubber on it that the swivel can sit on, so you've not got your heavy weight directly on your main line, which can kind of flatten it and damage it a little bit, so that just does away with that, and it's really nice and neat, doesn't tangle. 6-inch ledger boom there with a heavy 3-ounce flat weight on there. That's so that this link here, when the weight's on the bottom, the fish doesn't necessarily have to pull the line through the swivel in that first few inches of the take, so there's like no resistance there at all, and then the line pulls through a big eye swivel, and yeah, the fish hopefully doesn't really feel much, so it doesn't drop the bait. Nice strong main line there, good strong 3-pound plus test curve rods, big pit reels so I can wind down, strike hard, and yeah, that's what's done the business once today. Let's hope it does it again. So I'm not sure how many swims I actually fished today, but this is probably going to be my second to last swim. I might sneak one more in between them, but yeah, it's getting a little bit darker now, so fingers crossed for one last fish. I can't believe I caught one on the first cast, but we've had nothing since. The weather has definitely turned. It's getting dark now, and I still haven't caught myself some WAP. That's wet angry pike to you and me. Well, good morning. It's about a week later and I'm on another new stretch of river. This is part of my quest this year to find some new stretches and also hopefully find some new fish and maybe even bigger fish in the meantime. It's lovely down here, nice deep water in front of me. There's a line of swims going all the way back to the car here that I'm going to try. And yeah, look at that lake there. That is brilliant. Unfortunately, you can't fish it, which is so annoying because some lovely weed in the margins here and I've already seen some bubblers and it's like absolutely freezing today. Yeah, what a shame. But rods are out, as you know. A couple of dead baits close in. I'm going to try them a little bit further out as well today. A couple of you have recommended that in the comments, so we'll give that a try. And of course, get the lure rod set up as well. Oh, getting a take on the left-hand rod. Oh. Yeah, only a small one. Oop. Oh. Dropped off. Well, it's nice to get a bite in that, but we saw that fish. It was only a sort of 3 or 4 pound jack and it just came off at the end there. I don't mind that. So this is my 4th spot of the day, I think. I fished one a bit further downstream, but I don't think I filmed in. But yeah, it looks nice here. The left-hand rod I put a little bit further out and it was quite shallow there actually, but you know, maybe that's a good thing that I'm trying both the deeper and the shallower water. On the move again. What's the current? Wind or fish? Oh. Hell. I was literally just going to update you that nothing's happening, and here we go. I got my bait back. Right, I'm gonna unhook the fish, get the rod back out, and then give you a show of it. I was literally just turning on the camera to say to you guys, like, I'm really struggling, I'm not liking it down on these swims, and then rod just starts going. Oh. Now this fish I think is going to be a bit wild because it was in the net for a while, because yeah, my other rod line pulled out the clip, but I think it's just a wind or something, or maybe something like an eel. Ooh, calm it. There we go, brilliant jack. £4, something like that, slightly bigger than the one I lost earlier. Great, first fish on a new stretch. Right, got about an hour to go. I'll give this swim another 15 minutes, and I've got two a bit further down that I've been priming. I've been going ahead of myself and just dropping little bits of bait in off the dead baits as I've been recasting. Oh, nice fish, good condition as well, brilliant. Okay, release time. Oh, you're not waiting, get on. Oh, for God's sake, Dan. Oh, swap. What? Can't do it, I can't fish. I am now literally casting out a red herring as bait. Let's hope that's a good thing. Second to last swim here, and this is one of the ones that I've been sneaking ahead of myself, throwing a little bits of fish in. Felt a little bit shallow, but so did that last spot, and I still caught. So what I've done is I've just cast a little bit further out so I get a bit longer of a drop into deeper water, I hope. And then the last spot I'm going to try is right next to my car, which may seem a bit lazy, but actually that spot ends up getting fished a lot. You know, wherever the venue is, the car park spot gets fished a lot, gets baited a lot. So on the river, that'll mean a lot of maggots going in. So maybe there's some perch, some silverfish hanging around there, which in turn could bring the pike. So yeah, I don't think I'll waste too much time here, maybe 20 minutes, something like that, and then get up to there before it gets too dark. Balls of steel on that one. Balls of steel, lads. Just walk right up to me. You don't care. In my last spot, and like I said, it's a long way from the car. But I might end up just putting a load of stuff in it now, because it's gonna be dark next 10-15 minutes. I've left it a bit late to try this swim, but I think it looks good down there. I fed a bit of bait earlier, so you never know. I'll give it until darkness and just hope something happens. Okay, I've got about maybe 5 minutes of light left, and the weather's really coming in now. It's getting quite stormy out here, so I'm going to call it a day now, get these rods wound in and get home. And yeah, nice couple of days pike fishing there, a few fish caught, a couple lost, but you know, the whole point of these trips is that I'm finding out for future sessions really. And yeah, I like this stretch, decent access, some good pegs. I think the better pegs are further down where we kind of started this morning. It's got shallower and not really very pikey as I got up towards this end, but you know, I'll fish it again, no doubt. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I know it's not my most exciting work, but hey, it's my fishing life. Yeah, I hope you're catching out there, and I'll see you next time.